Hi, welcome again. On this video, we're going to be covering units, on this first unit, the pedagogical elements number 3 and number 4, which are a brief analysis of the historical background of international relations and also the so-called levels of analysis. These are the two major topics we're going to be discussing with you on this video now. Let's start with the historical background of international relations. As you see, as you're going to be understanding, we are gradually advancing into the PowerPoint/PDF presentation that you have access in your Moodle account. Let's start with the historical background. It is important that you all keep in mind one specific historical date, which is 1648. 1648 was the date in which the Peace Treaty of Westphalia is nowadays located in Germany. The Peace Treaty of Westphalia created the modern notion of state with its sovereignty concept. We need to keep in mind that date because it is a foundation date of the so-called modern state parameter. And the historical background of Westphalia, it has deep impacts upon the transformations that occurred through the process of globalization, reducing therefore the power of the state in the 20th century. In the 21st century, that's the century we're living now, obviously, we see a greater erosion of the so-called Westphalian principles, of the Westphalian pillars. Why? Because the non-state actors, which we described in our last video, are gradually increasing in power, in dimension, in scope, and in financial structure. And as non-state actors, such as transnational corporations, as they increase their power, their influence, their political capital, states tend to diminish their role and their impact in their own foreign policy and national policy decision making. So the next slides will emphasize the historical, on brief notes obviously, the historical trajectory of the Westphalian world, which is the world that we currently live today, although it is being bombarded by the globalization process, which is a strong, financially based, economically integrated, and market-oriented strategy of global markets. As we see also in the fourth element, in the fourth major issue to be discussing in these videos, I would like to bring to you now the concept of level of analysis. We have four major levels of analysis. We have the global level, which is also called the systemic level. Then we have the regional level, which is a set of tools that analyze in an integrated form the continents as a whole. When we are analyzing continents, we are taking a regional level of analysis. When we're trying to understand, for instance, the dynamics of foreign policy of Italy, we are focusing specifically in one country. We are reducing our focus in one specific country, then we're taking what is called the national approach, the national level approach. Then we are just utilizing our toolkit in terms of analytics of international relations into that specific national actor. And fourth and final level, and very specific level of analysis, we're talking about the individual. The individual does play a significant role in decision making of foreign policy, in transformation of great events in international relations, and therefore it deserves our careful attention. And I believe that these four levels of analysis, they represent the very deep core of understanding of how can we segment and better divide this very broad, multi-dimensional approach to international relations. International relations is a scientific area of study which is so broad that we need to use these tools. The systemic level, or global level, the regional level, which is the continents level, the national level, in which we focus on the national sovereignty, the historical legacy of the domestic politics of that state, and specifically the individual level, because we are indeed worldwide citizens, and we do interact globally. So these are the major topics of our discussions today. And our next video, we're gonna be pretty much finalizing the first academic unit, covering 5 major topics. And the last topic to be covered will be specifically on IR epistemologies, IR, international relations theories, or we can simply put international relations paradigms.